Today we're at Cinque Terre. I cannot say enough great things about the eggs of Europe. Yummy. Cinque Terre, which I just learned is pronounced Cinque Terre, translates to 5 lands. So we started off the day in La Spezia, which is a main port city. We met up with our tour guide there and we took a train to 3 different lands. We didn't get to visit all 5 lands, but we shall be back for sure. So the train ride came with our tour. If you want to get a day pass, it's about 18 euros for a full day going between the lands by train. You do still have to wear a mask. This is our first stop, which is Riomaggiore. Alright guys, we are at the first land. It's very pretty and you could easily spend like a whole week or 2 here by itself. There's a really long underground tunnel that you have to go through to get to the beach area, the port, and the restaurants and all that, which is not always stroller friendly. So that was quite a challenge, and as you can see, we had to take the stroller down many flights of stairs this trip. This pup is enjoying a really refreshing bath. It was so hot, it was probably around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The colorful houses stacked upon each other on the cliffside were really picturesque and beautiful, as well as the iconic colorful fishing boats. Cinque Terre is surrounded by the Ligurian Sea. The water was so clear, especially at Riomaggiore. It was crystal clear water. Water shoes, water booties, sandals are definitely a must, especially if your feet are sensitive. There was no sand, it was mostly rocks and pebble. Woohoo! This feels so good! And go! I love this video clip of Maddie and I. You can just really see how absolutely crystal clear the water was. It was so nice and refreshing because of the hot weather again, but we just had an amazing and very memorable time at this spot. Alright guys, so we are in Riomaggiore. We're on a train. We're headed to our next stop, which is Vernazza. That's where the movie Luca was based after. The town in Luca was actually not real, it's fictional. So the actual town is called Vernazza. Vernazza. I got Vernazza. Look. You want to go to Vernazza?
Yeah.
Are you going to get rocks? The most famous wine here is Monterosso wine. Okay, now Maddie and I are exploring in Cinque Terre, and it's really pretty. It's crazy to think that these towns are centuries old, built by the Romans, and a lot of the tall towers were for defensive mechanisms, and now they're different colors, and yeah. I had to get so many videos of all the quaint little nuances about this little town.
Check. In Italy, Luca.
Cinque Terre is known for their pesto, their anchovies, their fish, their lemons, limoncino, and the list goes on, and wine, of course. This particular beach wasn't as crystal clear or blue or green. It was actually quite brown, to be honest. But it was the only beach out of the 3 places we visited that actually had sand. So Maddie had a great time playing with the sand and making her glitter and fake food and cooking, and we had a great time here, and she was definitely not happy to leave to go to the next land. She even made a friend here, another little girl, and their family was actually from Houston, Texas, believe it or not. So we had a great time just hanging out and connecting with fellow Texans in a beautiful, beautiful Italian town. if I could stay here for 2 weeks, I would simply eat and drink all the limoncino, go snorkeling, swimming, have a beach day, go hiking, eat fish at the restaurants. Maybe Matt and I can take a pesto making class. We learn about all the history, take tours, and take lots of beautiful pictures. We could rent a bike and ride around, explore the different islands by train, enjoy all the sunrises, the sunsets if you're not a morning person, and simply also have days to relax and do nothing. We're on our way to Monterosso to do a limoncino tasting. The lemons are cultivated from here, so it just tastes a lot different and it's more bitter. There's a car behind me, gotta go. Alright guys, we're stopped at one of the famous places where you would take the picturesque scene of Monterosso. Unbelievable sights here.
It's a little particular. And this is at the historical church, typical example of This is the starolo. It's a typical pasta from here, from the historic.
Oh, it's so refreshing. You guys like limoncino?
Yeah, it's good.
How about you? Wash your hands? Yeah. Wash your hands, Jackie. So far Monterosso has been my favorite part of this whole tour. We're here for 3 hours, but I guess since it's our last stop, we can stay here for as long as we want. Like I said, you could easily spend 2 weeks here exploring and seeing different things. Oh, gotta watch my kids. What? Alright, guys. Yeah! The beach here has a very, very spiky rocks. Spiky rocks? Spiky rocks. So make sure you bring some water shoes. What do you think? You gonna be okay? Like I said, it was very hot. It's very, very crowded as well. So, I'm too short for this. Oh, I love it. Are you having fun? Did you get them in your food? So since this is our last stop on the tour that we were on, we can pretty much just stay here like however long we want. So we're gonna go exploring the little town of Monterosso. I had to get so many videos of this quaint and beautiful town with all the flowers hanging down the balconies. It was absolutely picturesque, breathtaking, charming, stunning, and definitely will leave a person speechless. Overall, we really enjoyed our time at Cinque Terre. It was probably our favorite part of our whole 2-week vacation. There's just so much to do, so much history, so much beauty, and there are still locals living there and keeping the culture alive and thriving. And we cannot wait till we return. Sometimes you just have to stop and smell the flowers. We're at a park here in Cinque Terre. Jackson's making a train passing by. Okay. Jackson's making some Italian friends, and this slide is freakishly steep. What are the Italians thinking? Safety second. So many tourists when we visited Cinque Terre. I felt kind of bad because people are still living in their apartments, and so we were definitely encroaching upon their territory, which is kind of sad. Alright guys, it's about 7 o'clock and I noticed a lot more of the locals are coming out of their shells and coming out of their houses. So there's a lot of local women taking their kids out here at the park. And there is a saying here called
Dolce far niente.
Dolce far niente, which means sweet idleness. So you're pretty much just having fun, doing nothing. And that's been a very, very relaxing theme of the day today. So it feels good to just relax and do nothing. I must explore this cave. Alright guys, it's golden hour here at Cinque Terre, and it's really nice to see everything cleared out from the tourists. There's a lot of tourists right now, but it is so beautiful here, and there's so many sights. Well, I see a cave right now, but wish we had more than a day. We shall savor what we got. I am just seriously grateful that we did not have to go back with a tour guide at 5 o'clock, because this is seriously gold right now. And it's golden hour, so there you go. The water is so beautiful. So beautiful. And the sights are just magnificent. Magnifico. Mwah. Matt and I got a little opportunity to have some alone time, so I shall go take advantage of that. See y'all later. I don't think this video is capturing how pretty it is. We are headed back to the train to go back to Camp Darby, and it's been a really lovely day here in Cinque Terre. Hopefully we'll be back. I would definitely love to come back for at least 2 weeks and just stay here and explore. We just ran a ton to try to make our train and carried this double stroller. I see people here with 1 kid. I don't see anyone with 2 kids. Okay! Just us. Only one's crazy enough to do this. I was so sad to be getting on a train, leaving this beautiful village. We still got to see the beautiful sunset at Cinque Terre from the train ride. And it was magnificent, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful, picturesque, all those adjectives. But, like I said, we shall be back. I've said that so many times, but this is by far my favorite video that I've made so far, and my favorite place that we went the 2 weeks that we were in Europe, so that says something. I forgot to mention that a lot of the gift shops had very unique items and fairly odd and awesome little figurines.
Oh, hey! I didn't see you there.
Have anything? They have coffee too, yeah.
Hey, Maddie. Hey, Jackson. I just want to say that
Like a cappuccino.
I hope you guys are having a great time in Italy and have a nice rest of your day. Ooh. Please like and subscribe. leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao!